Hi, welcome. Now I'm going to discuss a little bit about nonprofits. People say, oh my gosh, I have this great idea. Okay, we're going to provide sports for inner city kids, or we're going to provide meals for kids after school, but while they're performing in activities. So we'll drive to a baseball diamond, we'll drop off lunches. There are just several really good ideas. People are more creative than I am when it comes to a nonprofit idea. And they say, I have this great idea. I think if I just sell so many wristbands, then we can provide 1 million lunches to these kids. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm putting them down, but they are very altruistic individuals usually who are interested in a nonprofit. But the realities of a nonprofit is that abiding by the IRS rules, keeping all of the logs straight, uh, disclosing all of the income on your taxes is so much of a hassle. I mean, you have to be dealing with a lot of money to make it really make sense for a nonprofit. I mean, as a nonprofit, you have to be doing a lot of good, or you have to be taking on major corporations for environmental issues. There are a lot of nonprofits out there that simply have a huge, a ridiculous advertising and administrative budget that just eats up all the donations they get because your time is not free. The attorneys that you have to buy, their time's not free. You can only have so many people donate money for these causes. The van to take those lunches, the lunches themselves. By the time you handle all of the administrative costs, most nonprofits just don't work. I know somebody that sat next to a nun on an airplane. Trust me, this is relevant. And they were discussing this nonprofit thing that the nun was doing. And she said, well, we have to make money. We charge a lot of money for what we do. And then they provided some additional services. And he said, well, how can you charge that much? I thought you were a nonprofit. You're supposed to be very altruistic. And she said, well, we charge so much not to help people today, but to help people tomorrow. So in her mind, and it's the mindset you have to take, is that you have to make a lot of money in a nonprofit so that you can continue providing the services that you want to provide tomorrow when the money's not there. When the recession happened, a lot of nonprofits have just gone belly up because they don't get the funding. I think that some churches and other organizations say that donations and giving are down 20, 30, 40%. And you have to be able to survive those times if you want to be around. It's easy to make nonprofits when everybody's making a lot of money and they need the tax write-offs, so they make a lot of donations, or it's very hot in the news, live strong or whatever, but you have to be there for the long term. I hope this kind of dissuaded you from a nonprofit, but if you're still serious, contact an attorney. Thank you.